Hey guys, it's Davin here at brewbits.com. Today I thought we would go through sodium metabisulphite Camden tablets to show you how you can use them to clean and sterilize your equipment for brewing. Now before we get going, sodium metabisulphite works by stopping the yeast from multiplying and bacteria from multiplying. And it also lets off a gas called sulphur dioxide. Sulphur dioxide, when it touches your mucous membranes, it turns to sulphuric acid and it will make you cough. But it's very, very good at killing other things. So the first thing we do and have to do before we even open sodium metabisulphite is we need to use it in a well-ventilated area. It really does make you cough if you get a good lungful of it, and it's pretty nasty. So sodium metabisulphite in Camden tablets then. So Camden tablets are just a pressed amount of sodium metabisulphite. It makes it easier if you're, say, making a gallon or a demi-john of wine, then you need to add 1 Camden tablet rather than having to faff around trying to measure 1/8 or 1/10 of a teaspoon of sodium metabisulphite. But they are the same thing and they work in exactly the same way. So if you've got sodium metabisulphite like this, then a teaspoon will work fine. If you don't, then 5 crushed Camden tablets will work fine as well. So what have I got down here? In my bucket, I have, first of all, got a jug. And in that jug, I'm going to pull off a pint of... Where's my pint mark gone? Where's the pint mark gone? There. There you go. A pint of hot water. And not boiling water, you know, tap hot water. And some sodium metabisulphite. And, okay, I've got a big tub here. If you don't use it that often, it does clump up a little bit. But that's not a huge problem because it dissolves very, very quickly. Ooh. But even in this form, I can smell it now. It's letting off its gas and it's letting off sulphur dioxide as it reacts with oxygen in the air. And that is already creating the gases that I can taste and I can smell in the air that are going to make you cough. Hence why I've got the windows open. Any big lumps like that, get in there, crush them down, and they quite easily go. Okay, so whilst that's still dissolving, what have I got in my bucket to clean and steriliser? Well, I've got a bottle and I've got a spinvinator, and I'll show you how I use that later with the bottle. I've got a trial jar with a hydrometer. I've got a cloth. I've got a long spoon. I've got a bottling wand. I've got a thermometer down here. What else have I got? I've got a siphon. And of course, I've got my bucket. So, a couple of things. There we go, that's all dissolved now, get rid of that. Let's start with the siphon. One other thing to say though, before we start with a siphon about sodium metabisulphite, is if you've used chlorine-based cleaners and sterilisers and you think that there is a strong aroma of chlorine, then what you can do is, let's say you've used a chlorine-based cleaner and steriliser to get rid of loads of gunk and grime off the inside of your bucket, and now it smells a bit chlorine-y. Make up a solution of sodium metabisulphite, get yourself a cloth. Highly recommend to use gloves, but then give the inside coatings of what you've used with sodium metabisulphite solution, and it will get rid of that chlorine smell. A quick rinse off and you're ready to go. Okay, but siphon, nice and easy. We put the one end in, we give it a good suck. Don't get a mouthful of this stuff, and simply let it siphon through. Just like the chlorine-based cleaners and sterilisers, what we can also do is pour this in the bucket, pop in our spoon, pop in our siphoning wand. I probably wouldn't pop in my glass thermometer. And that now can get the lid on nice and firmly, and then a good swish around. Get everything coated, and it will now start cleaning and sterilising. You can now leave that for 10 minutes, and in 10 minutes time we need to give that a rinse off and it's ready to go. That will, if I pop this open now, it will let off a waft of sodium metabisulphite solution into the air, and in there will be a lot of sulphur dioxide. So just be careful when you open this not to put your head right over the top of it and breathe in. Okay, but I want right now some of my solution back. So we can do this. We can take the solution back quite happily. As I said, we can leave that in the bucket for 10 minutes now. So to clean and sterilize the hydrometer and trial jar, it's as simple as that. Just coat it really. Empty that back in. Leave it for 10 minutes. For the bottles, I like to use the spinvenator. If you want to do your hydrometer or your thermometer, you can just pour it down like that. It's quite simple, quite easy. For my bottles though, I like to use the spinvenator, as it's a lot easier than trying with a funnel to fill every single bottle up like this. Then give it a swish, then empty it, leave it for 10 minutes. The spinvenator makes it a lot easier. And there's videos I've got showing you how to use the spinvenator as well. Okay, so that is how to use sodium metabisulphite. One thing it won't do, it won't get rid of stains. So if you've got a really stained Krausen ring on the top of your bucket, it's not going to get rid of that stain. You need to use a chlorine-based cleaner or steriliser. The other good thing about sodium metabisulphite is, although we've used it, because we've used it with things that are already clean, we can now put this sodium metabisulphite solution in a bottle if it's nice and clean, and we can use it again and again and again, probably a few times, until it starts losing its effectiveness. So now we've got everything cleaned or sterilised with our sodium metabisulphite solution. Before you go to use it, cold tap, and you need to give everything a good rinse. So I just will show you what I do, because the first thing I do is I rinse my bucket lid off normally. That goes on the side. And then take all the equipment that I need to rinse it, and pop it on top. So there's my spoon, my thermometer, hydrometer, I'll do exactly the same. Trial jar, exactly the same. La 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 la. The bottling wand, do that exactly the same way. Oop, I forgot to press the valve in on the end. And lastly, the siphon. And again, if you've used an auto siphon, you can use it exactly the same way to pump it up from the top one into the bottom one. And then you can put some clean water in the top one and pump it up through as well. But there you go. That is that one swished. Whoop. It's a bit more coming out. That goes on my lid. Stay. And exactly the same for the bucket as well. So get rid of any solution that's still in there. And a quick rinse. And you are done. You are now ready to use your equipment. So that is using sodium metabisulphite solution. So as I said, the big thing about this, make sure you are in a very well ventilated area. And you've noticed I haven't coughed once because I've got the windows wide open. There's a bit of a breeze going outside as well today, which is really, really helping me. But that's how to use sodium metabisulphite. If you have any questions, then down in the comments below, feel free to ask any questions at all. One last thing, remember to wash and dry your hands after you've used it. Don't get it in your eyes. And Camden tablets, I should go without saying, they're not for swallowing, okay? They'll do you a lot of harm. So, that's as simple as that. Nice and easy. As I say, any questions, pop them in the comments below. But for now, have fun cleaning and sterilising.